Tonight among immigration attorneys who say they've been cautiously optimistic this day would come since Tom Homan took charge of the immigration surge. Gordon Severson continues our team coverage.
We're not saying this is over.
When we spoke with community organizers to see how they felt about Operation Metro Surge possibly ending in Minnesota, we received mixed reactions.
I think what Governor Walz said about being cautious, I think that's our attitude.
Kate Haviland is with Indivisible Twin Cities, a group that was involved in planning many of the large protests over the last few months. She says, based on what has happened in other cities where large ICE operations have come and gone, she argues their fight isn't over.
People are still being detained, grabbed, deported.
I'm a little bit skeptical.
Evangeline Dewan Maloney is an immigration lawyer with RSC Law. She says many of her clients' cases are still ongoing, and she hopes this announcement means that the federal government will go back to focusing on mostly criminal non-citizens.
Hopefully what we're going to see is more targeted immigration enforcement, which has traditionally been how immigration enforcement has been conducted.
It feels like the beginning of the next chapter.
At the Greater Twin Cities United Way, there is a sense of relief, but leaders say their work is just getting started.
There are community members that have been impacted, that haven't been to work, that haven't been to school, that are probably behind in their lessons, that are already behind in February's rent and are trying to figure out how to meet March's rent.
Senior Vice President Shannon Smith-Jones says it will take months to a year for many families and small businesses to financially recover.
No matter what happens, there's still going to be some recovery that needs to happen.
Now, several other community groups sent us a joint statement responding to today's big announcement. They bring up the point that today Homan said some federal agents will remain here in Minnesota, much like they did before Operation Metro Surge. So the immigration enforcement activity will continue, even if it's not at the mass scale that we have seen over the last few months.
Gordon, thank you.